Hey guys, what's up? It's Demo, and today we're doing a little bit different of a video than usual. Usually I record some gameplay videos, some like FNAF free roam, some fan game, but today we're doing a challenge. As you saw, the thumbnail, the title, we're seeing if I can beat 50-20 mode in 24 hours. Now before I even get into this video, this challenge was so hard. I went into this challenge with full confidence, thinking I was like a go at the FNAF games, but I got humbled real bad. I also wanted to say before I get into the video, I used a lot of Ambience's guides for the video, so make sure to check his video out if you're trying to be 50-20 mode. Do not copy me. You shouldn't copy me because you're supposed to take your time while doing this challenge. It's very stressful, very difficult, so you shouldn't like put pressure on yourself to beat it in 24 hours. So you should just take your time while doing it. But yeah, so the rules for this challenge are very simple. First rule, obviously, I have to beat it and try to beat it in 24 hours. Second rule is I can't go into files and to change the amount of like abilities that I have, like the DD repel and stuff like that. Third rule is I can't use no macros or auto clickers for like L chips ads and for old man consequences. Without any more yapping now, let's start the challenge.
So the challenge officially starts at 2:02 on the 9th of July 2024.
We started the challenge off real simple. 25-20 mode, an easy 5k points just to get us used to the way that FNAF UCN works. This roster consists of Bonnie, Mangle, BB, JJ, Wither Chica, Springtrap, Phantom Mangle, Phantom Freddy, Phantom BB, Nightmare Bonnie, Nightmare Mangle, Old Man Consequences, Baby, Ennard, Trash in the Gang, Helpy, Happy Frog, Mr. Hippo, Pig Patch, Rockstar Chica, Rockstar Foxy, L Chip, Funtime Chica, Molten Freddy, and Phone Guy. The strategy for this night is very simple. With the second you spawn in, turn the power gen on, go into the duck system, place the duck there on the very left, put your cam onto cam 2, which I didn't do straight away, I had to do it here quickly, and then simply just deal with all the distractions like Chica, like Funtime Chica, BB, JJ spawning in on the thing after every cam flip, but like L chips ads, All Man Consequences, Phantom Freddy, and that's literally it. You have to go into the cameras every 45 seconds or so to restart the ventilation before it goes fully pitch black. But that is the whole strategy for the night. Very simple, not that difficult. But somehow, knowing me, I failed this on my first try.
So we're finished because I turned the power generator off. Nice. Oh.
Basically, as you see here, I went to go click off an L Chips ad and flipped up the camera, and Wither Chica and Mango both got in. So yeah. But thankfully the second time we were successful and we got our cool cutscene at the end.
Okay, it's fine. We don't even need the cameras anymore. We don't even need the cameras anymore. We don't even need them anymore. We don't even need them anymore. Five more seconds. Easy. Easy. 5k points. Easy. Easy peasy. 25-50 mode. 25-50 mode. Pretty simple.
Now this next night was a lot harder than the last night. Now this challenge is harder, but it's still not that hard. In the new roster we have Freddy, Toy Bonnie, Toy Chica, Withered Bonnie, Golden Freddy, Nightmare Freddy, Nightmare Fredbear, Nightmare Jacko Chica, Nightmare Eon, Nightmare BB, Ballora, Rockstar Freddy, Scrap Baby, and Afton. Now this is 40-20 mode. It is still not that difficult, but it was definitely more harder than the last game. You have more to deal with, and the biggest threat of them all, the most annoying, the most hated animatronic that annoyed me throughout the entirety of this challenge, Nightmare Beyond. I hate him so much throughout this challenge. He was horrible, nothing but horrible. But like I said, this challenge wasn't too difficult. All it took us was half an hour, and yeah, it was fairly simple. But from this challenge on, it is insanely downhill. The setup for 40-20 mode is the same as the setup for 25-20 mode. Place the duct lure on the left, put your cam on cam 2 and just flip down the camera and reset the ventilation every 50 seconds. The only difference is there's a lot more threats within your office, like Golden Freddy, Ballora and the toy animatronics. Simply for the toy animatronics, just put your mask on when they spawn in. You have to listen for Ballora's music, which sounds like this. When you hear the music, you just simply close the door on which she's coming at. You'll hear her more on the left or the right side, depending on which one you hear on, you just close the corresponding door. The only threats left is Nightmare Beyond, which you just simply don't hover your mouse over for too long, but he gets insanely annoying later into the games. But Nightmare Balloon Boy, you flash his light if he's standing up. And the only threat left is Afton. He only spawns once every game. Your screen will flash black and you'll hear glass breaking. You just simply close the side vent where BB and JJ come from, and that's it. This night wasn't really that interesting in total, so I'll just skip to the last 30 seconds of the night, or the last 50 seconds of the night, just so you can see my reaction to the night.
Oh, let's go. 40-20 mode. Oh.
But the next challenge was the hardest by yet. 45-20 mode. I can't begin to tell you how much I struggled on this challenge. This challenge nearly felt impossible. When I was playing this, I felt hopeless playing it. I thought I would never complete it. I was going death after death after death again and again, and I was starting to lose my mind playing this.
I can't fucking anything.
Even though we only added 5 new animatronics to this night, Music Man, Lefty, Rockstar Bonnie, Orville and Ned Bear, this challenge was so difficult from the last one. It's because every single time you want to flip the camera on, you have to turn the heater on for a couple seconds before you flip up, and it's just so confusing, and I could never get it right because you also had to be careful of your power generator not making too much noise, and I just couldn't time the heater right. The strategy for this night is fairly similar to 40-20 mode. You open your camera and put the noise thing at the duct on the left and put it to cam 2. But it's when you want to reset the ventilation, you have to turn the heater on for a few seconds before, whilst also not making too much noise with your power management and keeping the office cool at the same time. It was too much for my brain to handle. To make sure when the toy animatronics come in, I put my mask on, taking care of Ballora, closing the left door so Freddy can't get in, closing the front vent, worrying about Nightmare Beyond, doing L-Chip's ad, Old Man Consequences, turning the heater on then and doing that. It all was too much for my brain to handle. And after 2.5 hours of attempts and 1 break, I finally decided that was it for the day. Initially, while I was in the shower tweaking out about Nightmare Beyond messing up multiple of my good runs, I felt defeated. I thought this challenge would end and me not even be able to finish 45-20 mode. And then when I finally got into bed, I started worrying about whether this would even be a good video or if I just wasted 6 hours of my Monday playing Ultimate Custom Night. But a few minutes later, I realized that's not the mindset you should have. I should go in tomorrow when I wake up, full confidence, fresh out of it, and just try my best. And I wasn't going to give in. And I was going to beat 45-20 mode for you guys. And the next morning, after only 20 minutes of playing, I did it.
Yes! Yes!
As you could tell, I was over the moon. Even though I still have 2 hours left in the challenge, I felt amazing. This feeling in my stomach just disappeared and I was just filled with joy. This was one of the hardest things I've ever done. Gaming wise, like I've completed some hard things before. I've gotten for some crazy platinums on the PS5. But I feel like that within 24 hours was more difficult with the amount of pressure I was putting on myself to beat it. And now, I'm sorry if I disappointed any of you guys, but I only had 2 hours left in the challenge. I have already admitted that I was not going to complete 50-20 mode within 24 hours, which I know is disappointing and it was the whole point of the video. But the point of the video wasn't to beat it, it was rather to see if I could beat it within 24 hours. But even though, I still gave my best shot of 49-20 mode. Now 49-20 mode is everybody but Funtime Foxy. You have Toy Freddy now, Chica, the Puppet and Foxy. Now with only an hour left within this challenge now, I think it was an hour and a half left, I kinda thought I couldn't beat it because I obviously gave it my best shot, but it was a lot harder than 45-20 mode. In 49-20 mode, we get introduced into the GMB cycle, which is at the start of the night you turn on the power gen and the fan. Then at 14 seconds you turn off the fan and turn on the global music box. Then at 31 you turn back on the fan and the power generator, and then at 44 you turn on the the global music box and turn off the fan, and then you repeat. At 1 minute and 1 second you turn the power gen and the fan on, and that's the GMB cycle. The GMB cycle was just so hard to get my head around within the hour and a half I had left, and I kept struggling and I kept just missing notes or missing times on when I was supposed to switch to the global music box or the power gen. So it was really difficult to actually get the GMB cycle down. As well as the GMB cycle, we also get introduced into 0 frame flips, which is you flip up the camera and before it can even turn on, you just flip it down. Nobody in the room actually spawns in like Golden Freddy or like Nightmare BB doesn't stand up, but what it does is when Foxy is on your desk, you do a 1 frame flip to get rid of him, so you can flip up your camera, and when Bonnie's up there you can flip up the camera to reset ventilation. Now mixing that all together with the 45-20 mode strategy, it was too much for my brain to handle, and I started getting really annoyed and I started making really silly mistakes, like I forgot even closing the front vent while flipping up the cameras. So before the 24 hours was even over, it was 1:30 and I just started the challenge at 2, and I decided to just call the challenge there. I thought I wasn't going to make any more progress since I was getting annoyed and I was just going to keep making stupid mistakes, so it was no point in continuing anymore.
This is the proof that the challenge has ended. I know it's only 1:30 and I started it at 2:02, but I think I'm getting so annoyed at the game that I'm starting to make stupid mistakes, like not close the vent when I'm opening the cameras and stuff like that, and there's no time in me taking a break, calming down and coming back because the challenge will be over. So yeah, there it is, 10th of the 7th, 1:30. So yeah.
But my best run of 49-20 mode was up to 2 AM, which isn't even that bad considering that I only spent, I think, half an hour or even like 45 minutes on this mode itself. But that does sadly bring us to the end of our challenge, trying to be FNAF UCN 50-20 mode in 24 hours. Did I complete the challenge? No. Do I think it's possible to beat 50-20 mode with 0 practice beforehand? No. It's just too much to learn to actually be able to do it in just 24 hours. Unless you sat there for 24 hours straight, no sleep, no eating, no nothing, you might be able to, but that I wouldn't recommend doing that. But do I think it's possible to make significant progress in 24 hours? Yes, I made so much progress in 24 hours. I beat 45-20 mode, which is just 5 animatronics away from 50-20 mode. Obviously 50-20 is a lot harder, but I think it's possible to make significant progress towards 50-20 mode in just 24 hours. And that's the end of the video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed. I spent a lot of time actually editing this video because it's a lot different than my usual videos where I just do gameplay videos. But if you did enjoy and you want to see more challenge videos, leave a comment down below what challenge video you would want to see. Like the video if you want to see more challenge videos. But I hope you guys really did enjoy this video. I know I didn't actually beat FNAF 50-20 mode in 24 hours. I tried my best. It was more of a, you know, more of an experiment. And anyway, I'm sorry if this is not as good of a video as you guys thought it was. I tried my best, but yeah, if you want to see more challenge videos, comment down below what I should do next. Like the video, and yeah, thank you for watching, guys.